So before I put any makeup on, I like to put my hair up in a bun so it's out of my face. And also having my hair up while I do my makeup will leave extra volume for me to have when I'm doing my hair. And then before I put any foundation on, I like using a moisturizer and a primer. That way my face isn't dry and the foundation stays on better. And it goes on well, because if your face is dry, it'll just look uneven. And to apply all of these, I just use my fingers to gently blend in. I don't really use brushes or anything too fancy. And then next, I'm just going to use the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder to set all of it and mattify my foundation so that way it's not shiny. Before applying eyeshadow, I like using this white jumbo eye pencil as a base for the colors to stay on better and pop out more. And I put this mostly on my lid and my inner crease, and then I just blend it out with my ring finger. So first color I'm going to be using is this dark brown, and I'm putting this into my crease. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but mainly focus on your outer crease, and then we'll be going in with the blending brush. So right now it looks kind of crazy, but I'm just going to go in with my blending brush and mainly blend out the edges so they're not so harsh, and it creates this smoky effect. Once I'm done blending, it looks something like this, and then I'm just going to go back in with my jumbo eye pencil to highlight my lid and my inner corner, since the colors would be kind of faded from the crease, and this will just brighten up my eyes a little bit more. So that's pretty much it for the eyeshadow portion. So now I'm going to line my eyes with this liquid liner, and I'm doing a cat eye look, and I have a more thorough tutorial on how to do this cat eye look if you don't know how to already, and I will link that below if you want a step-by-step tutorial to go off of. I personally like to fill in my brows, so before I do, I use the spoolie brush to brush through my brow hairs. And then I use my eyeshadow here in a lighter color to fill in my brows, so that way they're not too dark. And I like to fill this part of my brow, kind of the inwards part, the inner half, with this lighter color. And then I go in with a darker color for the arch and the ends of my eyebrows. And then with a pencil, I like to run it along my arch and my ends of my eyebrows, which defines it even more and just makes it look a lot more cleaner and has a better shape. And before I apply mascara, I like to curl my lashes because they stick pretty much straight out. Well, my hand like twitched, that was weird. And then I just apply some mascara on my upper lashes and my lower lashes. And once I've done that, I'm just going to apply this concealer under my circles, for my under eye circles, and then on any blemishes. And I like to wear falsies for these type of occasions, so if you want to learn more about how to wear falsies, I do have a tutorial for that, which I will link below. And then I'm just going in with some bronzer to warm up my face, which I add on my cheekbones and the sides of my face, along my forehead and my jawline. And this is how I personally like to apply bronzer. I feel like it adds a warmth to my face that isn't too contoured looking or unnatural looking. So if you have a certain way you want to contour, go ahead and do that, but this is how I do it. And then just so that way my natural lashes and my falsies aren't two separate lash lines, I like to curl my lashes so it looks more natural. And then as a final touch, I am just applying this lipstick here for a pop of color, and it adds a little bit more liveliness to my face. Lately I've been obsessed with dark colors, so yeah, that's basically it for the makeup look. And next I'll be showing you guys how I did my hair. So I'm using this wand here by NuMe, and it is part of the Lustrum set. It's the 32mm, and I will link that below. And I like to use this for my bigger waves, and I section off my hair so that way it's easier to work on, and this also gives me more volume by working in layers. So starting with my bottom layer, I like to take about a 2-inch section or so and wrap this around my curling iron in an outwards motion. And I just continue the same thing throughout my whole entire layer. And also I maintain this direction of an outwards direction throughout my whole entire hair. So that way I feel like it goes away from my face, which frames it a lot better. Once I'm finished with this layer, I like to spray some hairspray through it and kind of comb through and separate the curls. And then I put them down and work on my next section of hair. And I do the same idea with this outwards motion in 2-inch sections, except I hold these curls a little bit longer and I have them a little bit more towards my scalp. That way there's more volume than in the longer layers. And then again, I just put them down and spray some hairspray through them and separate the curls. And I kind of do this thing where I like cup them up with my hands and kind of bounce them around because I feel like that separates and adds more volume as well. And as I start curling hair closer to my face, I like to hold these curls a little longer because that way there's more volume, and also curl smaller sections so they're not too big and they don't flatten out as fast. So once I'm done with this layer, I just hairspray it through it and then I kind of finger through the curls to separate them, and then I do that bouncing thing I always do. And that's basically it for like the bottom layers, and then I just have to do the top. And one thing you can do after you curl a piece of hair is put it on the other side of your head, so that way when it cools down, the roots are lifted up more because they're being flipped away in the opposite direction. So that way there's more volume building up from the roots. So after I've pretty much curled through all of my hair, I like to just go back and I just completely sprayed it in my eye, but I like to go back and just look for pieces that may need some curling that I might have missed, or maybe for areas I think need more volume. But I just hairspray through everything and just kind of bounce my hair around, and then I look for these pieces that I need to curl again. And when I curl these sections, I mainly focus on the top parts near my roots because I don't care as much for the bottom, because mainly where you're going to see the volume is in the top part of your hair. And that's basically it. And I just put some extra hairspray in just so the curls hold a little bit better, and I do this whole cupping thing that I keep doing because it adds more volume. And then I'm adding this texturizing spray to add a little bit of more texture, and it just smells super good, so I wanted to add that. And then I just flip my hair from side to side and just run my fingers through my hair to add more volume, and yeah. So this is what my hair looks like after I've curled all of it, and from the back it looks like this. And I do think that working in layers while you curl your hair adds a lot more volume and it makes it look a lot better. So next time you curl your hair, I definitely advise that. So for my birthday, we went on a walk around the city and we went shopping. So I wanted to wear something comfortable, casual, but not too casual since it was a special occasion. My necklace is just a gold chain necklace with little daisies, and I have this flowy pink shirt with a lace bandeau and high-waisted dark denim jeans and these comfy boots. And I covered up with this comfy cardigan in a kind of oatmeal color. And everything I'm wearing is from Forever 21 except my jeans, which were from PacSun.
And we have like...
I do.
That is a nice car. Can you see that? Do one of those nerdy kids that walk really fast.
Was that a good one?
Sort of. You forgot to hunch your back over.
Where's the socks? Actually, it's pretty good assortment of socks.
You're in our vlog. Say hi. Okay.
Bellevue is awesome. I wish I lived here.
Say hi. You're in our vlog. Say hi. Hi. Say hi.
They don't want to say hi, just
Say hello.
hello. This people don't want to be in our vlog.
So upsetting. We'll find people who want to be in our vlog.
We're just like invisible, you know? People are just like, do I hear something?
Every time we walk in here, it smells like vlogging. Just being awkward.
What's like in like
People are looking at me. They're just being here. Get on the bicycle thing. What is that called? A moped?
Hi guys.
Sweet ride.